Kam Brar for Canada's Mortgage Minute. Hey, yet another pundit has come out and is predicting the demise of the Canadian real estate market. The latest is Hilliard MacBeth, an Edmonton-based financial advisor, and he is predicting that in the spring or summer of next year, we're going to see a catastrophic meltdown in the market. Mr. MacBeth has got a new book coming out, The Bubble Burst, Surviving the Canadian Real Estate Market Crash. He has written a previous book. Back in 1999, he wrote a book called Investment Traps and How to Avoid Them. In this book, he pointed to problems with mutual funds and warned generally against buying high and selling low. Certainly not a good idea in any market. In his up-and-coming book, he is citing a few reasons for this crash and what he sees lying ahead. One of them is the fact that Canadian real estate is generally overvalued across this land, one end to the other. Debt is a very serious problem, certainly something we see here quite often. And his advice to consumers is simply sell. That's right. If you own a property right now, a home or whatever else, and you've got a lot of debt, the simple solution is sell it and pay off the debt. Now, the only challenge with this would be the fact that if you are trying to sell your home and you purchased it very recently with a minimal down payment, it's going to be pretty hard to sell if you can't get out of the mortgage. So that could cause some problematic things to happen. Mr. MacBeth says that the only area where you're going to see appreciation in real estate is the land value. That's generally what goes up, and because of that, one should never invest in condominiums, because condominiums, you don't own the land. Now, as far as what are my thoughts on all this, well, I'm not an expert. I don't have Mr. MacBeth's background. All I can tell you is that we've been doing the Mortgage Minute for quite a few years, and I've had a lot of people predict the demise of the market. Garth Turner among them has been predicting the demise of the Vancouver market for some time, and it seems to still be buoyant. Now, does that mean it can sustain forever? Absolutely not. I certainly think that we need to have a healthy market. We need to have a balanced market, not one that's way out of control. And I definitely agree that consumers certainly should not be carrying a lot of debt. But to have a mass exodus out of the market where everybody suddenly panics and starts selling is going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy and is going to do exactly what Mr. MacBeth says is going to happen. And that's usually what happens with these sorts of things when people have a knee-jerk reaction. At the end of the day, Canadian real estate seems to still be popular. People abroad want to still move here, and Canadians in general seem to still have some confidence with the marketplace. That's not to say that we should have runaway prices. We should have people, again, with record levels of debt and not out of control. We certainly need to be doing a better job in this country of educating people about finances, financial responsibility, fiscal responsibility, and this should be passed on generation to generation. One of the things we do here at Auxilium Mortgage is we encourage you to come in for our annual review. We like to look at your mortgage situation, your debt situation annually, and we like to do that because we want to stay on top of it and help you monitor it. The other thing we like to do is run some kind of a stress test. We like to be sure, and you should be doing this with your mortgage professional, ensuring that when you take out that mortgage, look at some situations. If the rates were to go up, could you handle it? Those are the prudent types of things you should be doing. Never overextending yourself, never going out on a limb, but always ensuring that you can take on what lies ahead. Anyway, Auxilium Mortgage simply means to care, aid, assist, and support, and that's exactly what we do here day in, day out, and I would welcome the opportunity to assist you as well.